What's up, guys? It's Slump King here. Welcome back to Slump Reacts. Today, I guess we're going to be talking about Britney Spears allegedly being smacked.
Slapped.
Alright.
Keep in mind that's allegedly.
Allegedly. And as always, you guys, don't forget to like, sub, and make sure you turn on that notification bell so that way you get notified whenever our newest videos come out. Alright, so this is the first video. My dad went and found all of this, so.
In the news today, allegedly, Britney Spears got slapped by Victor Wembanyama, his security agent. So we're going to be watching the video here and reacting to that. And yeah, let's see what's going on in the news today. Well, obviously, the insanely tall dude's the basketball player.
Yeah, him.
Yeah. Let's see who we got here. That was quick.
Did you see that?
Yeah, that was quick. You could hear the pop.
Yeah.
Just like smoke in the face. You did.
Back far enough. That's the slap right there.
Yeah.
Like.
Did you see it?
Yeah, full on. Hold on. Is there like a? I bet you there's a playback speed. Check this out. Slow mo that shit.
Okay, so it looked to me like he's not even looking back. He just did this. He just swinging.
Yeah,
he don't even care who's back there. It could have been.
I mean, yeah.
It could have been the president. He don't care. He's just back there swinging away like a crazy.
I mean, watch. He's not even looking actually.
He's trying to side glance. Oh look, she threw her hand up first. So what do you? Okay, I saw it. So what happened was her hand come up. I don't know if she was blocking and saw that he was going to hit her or what, but her hand comes up and he hits her hand, smacking her in the face. Because you can hear the
yeah, you can audibly hear the hit.
Yeah, you can hear the hit.
She didn't even get close to him.
No, she didn't.
Like.
So, I mean, she obviously was able to get up enough to tap him on his shoulder. So we can see that. But if you look closely, you can see that the security guard, he's not even turned around and looking. He's swinging back and trying to usher him on along.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't think that he even knew he hit Britney Spears.
Well, you can hear one guy yell out, "Yo, that's Britney Spears."
Well, I mean, let's watch the. It's a minute 25.
Let's watch the full
Just like smoke in the face. You did.
Crazy. Oh no, he smacked her. No, she put her arm up. His hand literally did this. He connected with her. Like, you can see it. Watch. They slowed it down. Thank you, people. Watch. Or I didn't go back far enough. You can watch. They slow it down. Watch. She sticks her arm up. Like she's trying to reach for him.
Yeah,
she grabs his arm and his hand straight into her face.
He wasn't paying attention.
No, he wasn't paying attention to him. It was probably just some random groupie running up to try and grab on this like super famous basketball player.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I think that he's probably at this point. I mean, it looked like the basketball player didn't even notice that she was there. He never even turned around.
Yeah, he barely. We've actually got
The singer also filed a
news
police
report here, so we're gonna play that.
report in Las Vegas with the Metro Police there. But today, police announced that they had finished their investigation. No charges will be filed. Police say they determined that Spears actually hit herself. Let's bring in Brian Grajales, who actually witnessed the incident unfold. He joins us live now. We're happy to have you, Brian, because you can only see so much from the camera way back.
I don't know. That's what I was saying. It looked like from the angle of the camera, from what I saw, it looked like, okay. When he says hit herself, you're tapping on the shoulder. This guy's hand comes across and hits her hand, tapping on the shoulder, and it slaps her in the face. Because you can hear the smack.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back and look at it one more time. Cause like,
but her hand goes
around
up.
like right here, they slow-mo it. Watch. Her hand goes up.
Yes, to tap him on the shoulder.
I want to slow it down even more so that way you can see. Her hand goes up like this to tap him on the shoulder.
Yes, to tap him on the shoulder.
You know what I mean? But then when this guy swings his arm around, see?
Pause. There's her hand right there.
There's her hand there.
And his hand's hitting her hand. See? You see a clear hit of her hand.
It's like his hand swinging back, and she has like right here.
Here, throw your hand up like you're gonna go tap somebody on the shoulder. Do like this, like you're gonna tap somebody, right? And then my hand comes across and hits your hand so hard that it slaps you in the face.
Well, look at the. You can see his hand here, because she grabs a hold of his wrist, and his hand kind of just like watch.
He slapped it.
Smack! His hand comes right across her face.
How did you not see that? She definitely got hit in the face by her own hand.
It's crazy.
That happened.
Normal speed. It's crazy.
The singer also filed a police report in Las Vegas with the Metro Police there. But today, police announced that they had finished their investigation. No charges will be filed. Police say they determined that Spears actually hit herself. Let's bring in Brian Grajales, who actually witnessed the incident unfold. He joins us live now. We're happy to have you, Brian, because you can only see so much from the camera way back. Tell us what you saw.
So I'll start from the beginning of like the whole situation that I witnessed. So there are a couple buddies in the lobby when we saw Victor Wembanyama come in, and my one buddy was like, "Go quick, get your camera, take a picture." So as I started taking pictures of him, that's when the female approached and started going towards his security circle, using the British accent and asking, "Excuse me, sir," and asking for a photograph. She kept doing this for about 50.
Did he say British accent?
Yeah. Why? I don't know. He was a little far away. If it was the video we were just watching, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was the one. He was a little far away to have been able to know what accent she was using. I don't find his story credible.
15, 20 feet. When they entered into Cat's restaurant, that's when she was able to get a little bit closer. And as she did reach out her hand, that's when the security personnel did make a swipe back, and he did strike her in the face.
Okay, so you saw the hand strike her in the face.
Yeah, so I saw the hand.
Yeah.
You see the last video that emerged.
Okay, so
two of my close buddies were right there, actually closer than I was. They saw, and it was actually the sound. It also made a slap sound that we were pretty sure that it did make contact with her face, and then her sunglasses flew off.
So I heard someone in the video, one of the videos, say something like, "That's effing Britney Spears." Did you know?
I had no
It
clue.
was the video we were watching, because I heard
Yes.
that too.
I'm
Yeah.
the one that set the video up so that we could watch it like this on purpose.
Yeah.
Now, with that having been said, look, we need to touch base on a topic here. Walking up to celebrities out in public. Jonathan hasn't, ever really been around celebrities the same way myself and my wife have, but I used to volunteer for Dragon Con in Atlanta, Georgia once a year, and really got to be around a lot of celebrities while I was there. Anyways, to make a long story short, walking up to them is generally frowned upon because their jobs are already hectic enough that they get mobbed. So if you're out there and you're walking around and you see somebody famous, kind of read the room. If it looks like they're busy in the middle of something, please just leave them alone. Walk on, have a good day, man. Take a photo, something like that, but try not to walk up. Did she do anything really wrong? No, this is America. You should be able to walk up to another common American and tap them on the shoulder and say, hey, how are you? I don't want to come off as this is America. It's crass. You can't, go say hi to each other. But at the same time, he's a very famous person, and her being famous, she should know that even though we've all witnessed Britney get mobbed at some point, that's neither here nor there. She should know better. Does that make him special or somebody? No, not really. But at the same time, the guy needs to be able to have his space, have his privacy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's somebody famous enough, you might as well be calling bomb in an enclosed place, because somebody like Britney Spears, if it was the right crowd, you yell out, hey, it's Britney Spears, you're about to cause a mob. They're going to swarm her.
Oh, yeah, I'm surprised they weren't mobbing her.
They weren't. Well, you notice people started gathering around when everything started going down, when somebody was like, that's effing Britney Spears. Like, what are you doing? Are you stupid?
Hit play, let's see what happened.
Clue. After we finished our meal, so when the whole incident took place, we went back, we sat at our table talking to our wives. And then when we came back out, when we finished our meal, turned out that this female was still in the lobby, walking around with like a group of people. There was some commotion, and she was screaming some things that I couldn't hear. But she had a hat covering her face. She walked out of the lobby. Then a couple of my friends went to go see because they had a feeling. And one of the wives said, that looked like Britney Spears. And I was like, no, there's no way. And then I didn't think anything else of it. I went to go gamble my money away. And then the next morning. So we didn't talk about it much more until the next morning when we were at breakfast. Reliving the whole thing that happened last night with Victor. And something just told me to go do a quick internet search to see if something would show up on the incident. When the first thing that came up was that it was Britney Spears that was slapped, and I was like, holy smokes, everyone was.
It probably would. It'd be pretty crazy being like, holy crap, that wasn't just some groupie. That was Britney Spears that just got smacked. This just turned like.
Well, that's how I found the topic
into a
today.
whole different situation.
Yeah, I went to the news to find content for the videos we could do today, and this was at the top of the news, so I wanted to react to it. So I wanted y'all to see our reaction to this. But, I mean, the earlier reports, and obviously, I didn't watch everything, but what I did do is I kind of segregated it by time. I looked at what was newest, and then went back and watched what was oldest, and didn't look at what I'm looking at now is the first time I'm seeing this video.
Yeah.
So I kind of had already knew some of it, but not all of it. I knew that she had been slapped, but I didn't know the fine details to it. I mean, at first I was under the impression that it was like, somebody had walked up and slapped Britney Spears. And I was like, hey, wait a minute. What are you, crazy?
Yeah, like, who would just walk up and smack one of the most famous pop stars who ever lived?
But now that I'm seeing what it is, I mean, if he would have... Look, at the end of the day, and I was a security guard when I was really young, you've got to stop what you're doing, and it's situational awareness. I mean, you've got to stop what you're doing, and you've got to look. You cannot just swing behind you You know,
Even being security, I don't
yeah.
think you can
First
just,
off,
just
that's
swing.
another thing. Your security guard is not a sworn officer and is not enforcing the law. Anything your security guard does, they're liable for. So if your security guard assaults somebody wrongfully,
It's on you.
It's on you, or could potentially be on you. I don't want to speak as though I'm a lawyer, but I wouldn't want it to be me and my security guard doing that to somebody for no particularly good reason.
Yeah, that's how you get sued.
I would have appreciated
anything else.
if that security guard would have taken 10 seconds to stop and look at who it is. It's Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Probably one of the 10 most recognizable faces on earth. It's Britney Spears. She's been at the top of the music charts for 25 years. She's not Johnny Come Lately by any stretch. All right, let's finish up the video.
Right. Yeah. So then I told everyone, and then we just got all excited, saying that was Britney.
I mean, everybody's talking about this, Brian, and everybody has an opinion. You saw it with your own eyes. You heard the slap. I mean, do you feel bad for her? Do you feel like there should be charges?
So this is where, like, why I decided to actually contact news outlets and say that I was a witness, because some of the reports that came out was putting the blame on Victor, on Mr. Wembanyama, and I just personally felt that because I saw the whole ordeal from the first 15 feet before the slap took place, I kind of felt that Britney was a little too aggressive in her approach to ask for a photograph. She was getting in there, trying to get in, and like they weren't stopping. They were going straight ahead, but she kept persisting up until the moment where they entered the restaurant. And like I said, you see her making an effort to go in there. When I first saw this female, the first thing that came to my mind is this is like some crazy fan that is just, I don't know, just trying too hard.
Well, and Victor's so tall, you know, it seems believable that he wouldn't have really known exactly what was going on. But it's good to have your firsthand account. Brian, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for watching.
That's crazy.
So, you know, my take on that is basically that he, you know, like I said earlier, you know, try to give celebrities some space. If you see, we all want to get excited and go run up and fanboy out and, you know, maybe get a picture with somebody that we've all seen on TV or maybe heard on the radio, but you cannot understand what it's like. And I've got friends that are, you know, pseudo celebrities anyways, that they've played minor roles on Star Trek and stuff, but no, that's craziness. I mean, you can't just run up on the guy and think nothing's going to happen. With that having been said, the security officer really needs a dose of situational awareness. Look at who it is before you just go flailing your arm out there like, you know, it's nobody's business.
Yeah. Oh, man. He's really lucky that she decided not to press charges. If she would have, dude.
Well, no, there's no charges to be pressed. If anything, this is kind of an accident because she didn't mean to come off aggressive, and apparently, what's with this accent? British accent.
I don't know. I really don't find.
I thought there for a second whoever had yelled at him, but this was effing America, had a British accent. But I'm like, that couldn't have been Britney, but I guess that was Britney that yelled that at him.
Weird.
Huh. All right, guys, leave a like and a comment in the comment section and let us know if you would like to see more content like this.